On Thanksgiving, my parents stopped me at the front entrance and said, "You're not invited. Go home." Behind them, I saw my sister, my uncle, even my best friend laughing around the table. I just nodded, got back in my car, and made one quick phone call. 20 minutes later, my phone exploded with 4 missed calls. I'd driven 3 hours through rain, store-bought pie on the passenger seat. My mother answered before I could knock. "What are you doing here?" "It's Thanksgiving, Mom. You told me 4 o'clock. No, you should leave." Behind her, the table was set with our good china. My sister Gretchen, Uncle Kenneth, and Melanie, my best friend since 4th grade. They were all laughing. "Dad, what's happening?" He wouldn't meet my eyes. "We've decided it's better if you spent the holiday elsewhere." Everyone agrees. My hands shook around the carefully wrapped pie, the bourbon for Dad in my trunk, gifts for my niece and nephew. Did I do something wrong? "This isn't about you. This is about what's best for our family." She closed the door. I sat in my car, staring at the house, my childhood bedroom window. I pulled out my phone. "Carter and Associates. This is Dorothy Reynolds. I need Thomas Carter, the Morrison Trust." "Ma'am, it's Thanksgiving. Tell him I called. He'll understand." 45 seconds later. "Dorothy, what's wrong? Remember my grandmother's estate? I want to execute everything tonight." 8 months ago, Grandma Ruth died, leaving me everything with one condition. My parents managed it for 1 year unless they deliberately excluded me. Then I'd get full control immediately, including their house. "Are you certain? Once we do this, they just slammed the door in my face on Thanksgiving. Whatever relationship existed is gone. Give me an hour." I'd visited Grandma Ruth every Sunday. My parents were too busy. Gretchen refused. 3 months before she died, Grandma whispered, "I've made arrangements. Don't let them bully you." An hour later, my phone detonated. Gretchen screamed, "What did you do?" "Thomas Carter emailed Dad about Grandma's estate. That house is ours." I hung up. Mom called. "Dad, Uncle Kenneth." Texts poured in. "You're destroying this family. So selfish. Grandma would be ashamed." I typed to the family chat. "I was uninvited from Thanksgiving tonight. Not sick, not late, not welcome. So now we do this my way." Explosion. "You're twisting everything. We wanted a peaceful holiday. You caused drama." I called Thomas. "It's done," he said. "You have full control. Your parents have 30 days to vacate." "What about Uncle Kenneth's affidavit?" "He felt guilty. Contacted your grandmother directly. Told her every time they excluded you. She used it to strengthen the will. They hired lawyers. Claimed I manipulated a woman with dementia. 3 doctors had evaluated her. All found her competent. The trial was brutal." Gretchen testified. "I was jealous and difficult. My mother showed curated photos. Dad barely spoke, but Uncle Kenneth took the stand." "Ruth called me last March," he said, voice breaking. She'd heard Dorothy was uninvited from Easter. I told her it had been happening for years, that they treated her like garbage." Mom stood up. "Kenneth, how could you?" The judge ordered her down. "I've watched my niece be treated like she was invisible for decades," he continued. "At least Ruth took action." Nursing home staff testified. "Dorothy came every Sunday. Parents came maybe 3 times in 2 years. Sister never came." Mrs. Morrison noticed. "The judge ruled in my favor. No evidence of undue influence. The will stands." Mom's scream echoed through the courtroom. Thomas gave me a letter afterward. From Grandma. "My dearest Dorothy, I've watched your parents treat you like an afterthought your entire life. Use this to build a life that makes you happy. Don't let guilt trap you. Family is important, but only when it goes both ways." The house sold. I bought a cottage 3 hours away. My parents sent one final letter. "You've destroyed this family." I wrote back, "I didn't destroy it. I stopped pretending it existed." 1 year later, I hosted Thanksgiving. Uncle Kenneth came, work friends, my neighbor, a couple from cooking class. We crammed around my small table, laughing at mediocre jokes offered with genuine warmth. Nobody's affection was conditional. "What are you thankful for?" Uncle Kenneth asked. I looked at the faces around my table. "I'm thankful I learned that family isn't who you're born to. It's who shows up when it matters." My phone buzzed. Another unknown number. I turned it off and passed the potatoes. For the first time ever, I was exactly where I was supposed to be.